family. Hope you are fine. I hope you are enjoying your day, and I hope everything is going according to how you like it. I am finally getting a hang of this thing, and I'm totally loving it. I honestly feel like I can't go a day without recording something, becoming a bit of an addiction. Anyway, so um, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to leave a comment. And soon I'll start adding interviews also. So let's keep this moving. I have quite a few interviews lined up, and I will not just be talking to you. I will be talking with people, my connections, and trying to show you what I have learned in these 40 years of being on this app. Let's share it. Now, today I want to talk about something that you might or might not agree with, but well, I mean, that's why I'm here. If you're younger than me, I'm your lady, I'm your auntie. Think of me like your auntie, that auntie who tells you as it is. Now, today I'm going to talk about taking care of yourself, taking care of your mental, physical, spiritual, everything about just yourself, just being your best friend. And here we go. So the first time I ever got on an aeroplane, and I think this is the same for many people who have ever been in a plane, I actually paid attention to what they were saying about, what to do in case of an emergency. And okay, quick, I'm going to get to just talk about something connected to that. My daughter's not first time on the plane, but the first time that she actually noticed that they gave these safety instructions. She looked at me and she started looking under the chair, and I'm like, "What are you looking for under the chair? Put your seatbelt back on." And then she tells me, "Mommy, you trust her that there's a um anything under the chair for if in case the plane falls?" And I'm like, "Yes." What? She's like, "But have you ever seen one?" I said, "No." Then she said, "So you're going to find out if the plane falls that you don't have one." And yeah, it's true. We actually just go by their words. I have never seen those life jackets, never seen them. But well, we just trust that they're there and we trust that they're working. So well, the funny things that go on in this world. Anyway, back to our topic today. So, the way you're told that before you put your the mask on, before you try to help somebody else put on their mask, you need to put on your mask. The reason for this is because if you try to put on somebody's mask, you might run out of air before you're able to help them, and then they cannot help you and you cannot help them, and yeah, so both of you lose. That is exactly the same thing with life. It is not selfish, it is totally not selfish to think about yourself, to make sure that you're okay before you start worrying about other people being okay. I'm not saying that you ignore other people's problems. I'm not saying that you become selfish and put everything to yourself. I am saying that if you feel like it's between you and somebody else, do not let that somebody else needs come over your needs. Okay, what do I mean? If I'm hungry and I have a little bit, I can share with somebody and I can say, okay, let's eat half and half, right? But if the half that I have is so little that I just can't, there is nothing wrong with trying to survive, This goes also for friendships and relatives. And, if something is not good for you spiritually, emotionally, physically, sometimes it's okay to be selfish. I remember one time my daughter came and told me that she has a friend who is always asking her for stuff, and every time she asks her friend never wants to help her. And the one thing I told her was, then she's not you're not her friend. She's your friend, but you're not her friend. And she was like, no, but we are friends. And I'm like, well, that's what you think. She is taking care of herself, and she absolutely, and this was not a situation where it couldn't happen. It was a situation where this person had just chosen that I am going to take advantage of the fact that you're willing to give and I'm not willing to give. And it was so emotionally draining for her because every single time she kept, it's like pick me, that kind of thing. And this happens also in relationships, even in adult relationships. I remember I was in a relationship once where, to be honest, I think I was in that relationship alone. I was basically dating a guy who was not dating me. And it happens. Sometimes you give so much and you feel so drained. And if a friendship or a relative or I don't care if it's your parents, if you feel like when you're with that person you're so drained, then it's time to take a step back, because at some point you will not be any help to that person and you will not be any help to yourself. I think it reaches a point where you start resenting them for leaving, even for just being there, and that is not on. So I believe that sometimes it's good to be selfish. Sometimes it's good to take care of yourself. Sometimes it's amazing to just take a moment and think about yourself. So, what I do every month, no matter how broke I am, no matter how rich I am, no matter what, now I've started taking care of my nails, so I'm enjoying that. It's really, really fun. Um, but I do something to congratulate myself for working hard. This is because, I mean, if you've seen some of my videos about debt, about depression, I have actually gone through through moments when I didn't even have that time or the money to be able to take care of myself. And I make a conscious effort to take care of myself. Taking care of yourself can be even just putting 10 minutes 10 minutes a day when you just sit by yourself and do something you enjoy. If you enjoy meditating, if you enjoy having a glass of wine, just time for you, time when you are the priority. Switch off your phone, just sit and get lost in yourself. It can be a time when you want to pray and just, not even just ask God to bless the world and everything. Don't even worry about what's going on in Israel and Afghanistan. That needs to be a time when you come to God and just tell God, you know what, God, I know I have 2 million, but I just want that extra 1 million. I just want to have that 3 million. Sometimes have that time for yourself. Problems in this world will not end. You denying yourself the little pleasures in life, you denying yourself that 10 minutes of just worrying about you and replenishing all that you keep giving will not end what is going on in the world. Celebrate your victories. I know there are people who just think, oh, why, if you celebrate your bragging, you know what, brag. You've worked hard for it, you've been lucky, however way you made whatever you made, celebrate it. Take moments to celebrate life. Take moments to enjoy life. Take moments to just think and see how good stuff can be around you. And once you have all of this, once you're looking at a life that kind of, I don't know, I think a life that just makes you happy, and that is what you need in this life. All right, people. So this was a short one, just so I don't forget you, and so I have something to put. And I hope that this helps you to remember. I will have talk with somebody, and we will have a conversation about self-care and taking care of yourself and worrying about yourself and just what you can do on a daily to just be yourself and to enjoy yourself. Okay? Okay, so let's promise each other that from today, you are going to be taking 10 minutes of doing something for you. 10 minutes where you switch off your phone, you sit down, you close your eyes. And I'm not talking about the time when you're sleeping. I'm talking about a time that you consciously know that this is about me. I am just going to sit down and I am going to think about nothing. I'm a mother, but for this 10 minutes, I'm not a mother. I'm a wife, but for this 10 minutes, I'm not a wife. I'm a husband. For this 10 minutes, I'm not a husband. Let's have every single day, you have that 10 minutes for yourself. And then we will graduate to having the solo vacations. But let's start with the 10 minutes. Okay? Bye bye. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. I mean, there's a lot of knowledge in this woman, a lot of wisdom. And I want to share it with the world. Bye bye.